Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to go ahead and go into the collection of epic battles. And we're going to go ahead and get the new title that was added to the event. So right now there's only 2 stages of the collection of epic battles. They certainly could add more, right? Like it definitely would help for sure. You know, this is an event that they shouldn't just like drop once and then kill forever, but I think I really like the way that the red zone is designed, actually. And if they're gonna put resources into anything, I would much rather. So we have 2 red zones right now. We have one that's just a number of the movie villains, right? There's a lot of movies they did not cover, right? We easily could have like a Harudagarn one, right? Like we could get like a Dragon Ball Z. Broly doesn't have one, right? Like there's a bunch of movies that they could put in for the movies still. And then of course we also have the GT villains. Right, like, I think they could easily just do, like, you know, like, the heroes of the Majin Buu saga or something like that, right? Like, it could start with Great Saiyaman, you know, and you'd sort of go through, you know, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan, you know, and ending with, like, a Spirit Bomb Goku or something like that. I think that could be good, right? Rather than sort of, like, these collection of epic battles. It is bizarre that they dropped this event. Like, I remember they teased it in V-Jump, right? And then they were just like, all right, GG. Like, okay, that's 2 stages, whatever, man. But what we're doing here is, so in stage 1, you had to beat it with a full sworn enemy category team, no support items in less than 15 minutes. It's the same thing here. What we have to do is we have to beat stage 2, except this time it's 6 legendary existence category allies, no support items, and under 15 minutes to get a title. Right now, titles don't do anything, so, I mean, I don't know that you need to feel pressed to actually go ahead and grab this, right? But, you know, in the future, I think that there's several things they potentially could do with titles to make them actually, like worthwhile, right? Some of the stuff I think could be very good with titles. Either just have it straight up increase your Dokkan account power level. I think that's definitely a good thing it could do. Or you could have it, I think, buff up stats for characters, right? So, like, this is a title we get from using the Legendary Existence team. So I think powering up Legendary Existence characters is a really good way to go about it. Now, when doing this, I knew that, like, just Namek Goku alone is pretty much too strong for this stage, honestly. Like, these stages were built as sort of like a showcase for the EZA transforming Goku and Frieza, and then, of course, the big LRs, Namek Goku and Full Power Frieza. And that's sort of what we have going on right here, right? I bring transforming Goku, but unfortunately, we're not, like, we ended up on this rotation. Transforming Goku doesn't even, I don't even know if he super attacks in this entire video, does he? Maybe he gets 1 super in, but he doesn't really get a chance to sort of, like, spread his wings or anything like that. But there is actually a couple new characters added to Legendary Existence since this stage originally came out. What was it, this dropped in August, right? August or September or whatever it was. I'm not sure. I can't remember if the 2 stages dropped at the same time. But this right here, this is the big unit. So I don't check it, but LR, God Goku, and Hit have all 7 links activated on this turn. So this is like an insane turn for LR, Hit, and God Goku. We have all 7 links activated and 50% support for them. And they get up to 8.29 right there. Keep in mind that their defense is like 500k plus. And then, of course, they also have got the dodge chance and stuff that they're able to get in. The LR Hit and God Goku is a very, very powerful unit. But prior to the 7th anniversary, the numbers they put up were way more impressive, right? But a lot of these characters that came out at the end of 2021 really sort of got, like, power crept very fast. Outside of, I would say, those last 3 Dokkan Fests did not. The Tech Androids, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and STR Kid Buu. To me, they feel like characters post-anniversary. But, you know, I don't know, a character like Tech Hit, as good as he is, feels like a pre-anniversary character to me. Keep in mind that Namek Goku, again, by himself, can solo the stage and carry it. Because remember that Goku does do guaranteed crits against Frieza. So the entire way through the event, Goku is critting every single time. If we take a look at the roster, I'm just curious, like, what backup options you potentially could bring to help you beat this. You know, because there's people that don't have full power Frieza and Namek Goku, right? I mean, they've been on one banner on Global, right? They've literally only been on their own banners, and they have not returned since. They will be on the anniversary banners, Global players, right? But if you don't have Namek Goku or Frieza, well, I guess we're just talking about this stage, so Namek Goku. There's actually a couple of good options. There is the AGL EZA transforming Goku. You could bring him as your lead, and then we'd also, you know, just a friend Namek Goku, and you would disintegrate the stage. Or you could also bring LR Super Saiyan God Goku. I think bringing LR God Goku is another potential character who could work really, really well in this stage, right? LR God Goku, pure and hybrid Saiyan, you know, like leader skill. So, you know, you could get really easy, good Saiyans in here because you have Namek Goku, the UI Gokus are all on here, God Goku. You have LR STR Broly. You could bring AGL Bardock. God Trunks is another potential unit, although he needs Heroes characters, right? And then, of course, there's the Tech EZA God Goku. I brought him as well. Because I knew that, like, Namek Goku himself would be carrying most of the weight. So I was like, I'll bring God Goku, and, you know, he'll link up fine, but he'll Rainbow Orb change as well. So it's just going to allow us to just completely destroy. Honestly, Hidden God Goku, I expected them to, like, put up, like, more impressive numbers than they did. Right, like I thought Hidden God Goku were potentially going to look even better than they do throughout this run, because it's like, you know, like this turn right here. Remember, this is an all 7 links activated turn. Like I could have gotten the Dokkan attack with Namek Goku or Hidden God Goku, but I wanted another one of these turns of Hidden God Goku to get all 7 links with the 50% support, to sort of see what they're able to put up. And it's like they're definitely still super good, you know, one of the best units in the game, but that 7th anniversary power creep is really so dummy. I guess one thing to keep in mind, though, is that we are not on a 200% leader skill, right? Namek Goku gives... What does he give? Let me double check. So Namek Goku is 3 ki, HP and attack 170%, and then defense 150%. So it's like, you know, we could get on a 200% leader, and they could be getting basically an extra 60% to stats. Obviously, a very, very, very substantial number, right? So... yeah, this is it. You know, event's not really going to be too tough. Legendary Existence is not the best category ever, but you have a lot of very good options, you know, like characters, players I think are likely to have. I think a character like the physical Legendary Super Saiyan Broly potentially could even be interesting in here as well, right? That physical Legendary Super Saiyan Broly that came out 2 years ago now, that EZA one, but, you know, he is a stacker and he could potentially be pretty solid as well. Yeah, Legendary Existence is such a weird category, right? This is why, like, LR Tapion and Minosha, they fumbled so hard with this unit. I don't understand why they restricted their support buff to storied figures as well as, what's the other one? Storied figures and Siblings Bond, right? Like, if their support was just all types, I feel like that LR Tapion and Minosha, you would just find so many potential, like, teams and spots where you could run them in. But, you know, their support buff is just so specific. And then here's UI Goku. Keep in mind that LR UI Goku is going to age very gracefully, by the way, because this got that 70% chance to dodge. I mean, look how good it plays, right? Like, look at this. Dodges every single hit. Yep. Oh, he took one. My bad. But that's how that's gonna go, right? As long as the event can't cancel dodge, AGL UI is one of the best defensive units in the game. He's still one of the best defensive units in the game, right? He would be an exceptional option against Red Zone Broly, if only Red Zone Broly did not cancel dodge, right? Which, again, is one of the main reasons he's as hard as he is. I was actually really bummed that we got to this point, by the way, because we're not going to be able to get a Namek Goku's active skill. I really wanted to potentially finish Full Power Frieza off with Namek Goku's active skill, you know, just get it into the video here, but, you know, we were not able to. So, let me know what you guys think of these missions added to the collection of epic battles. I mean, I think it's fine, right? Like, they could do this just even as titles. I think they very easily could have given us some sort of additional reward on top of this, though. besides just the title, especially since titles don't do anything at the moment. But I don't think it's going to hurt you collecting these titles at all, considering that they very well could buff them in the future, right? Dokkan, like they've said, they're open to, like, you know, improvements and stuff like that that could be made to the game. So I think that's one thing that would be really fun, is if they made these titles a little bit more meaningful, I think, right? Would be very, very helpful. And then just in this last part right here, we'll go ahead and go over there, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the titles. There is a lot of titles to earn. Even I still have a lot to go, because they haven't added it on global yet. But eventually, you can get a title for using each category team 300 times. So that takes a long time. I've been trying to knock that out while link leveling here and there. So let me know what you guys think of the new missions, the new titles we're able to get. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.